Improbable's a company that was founded to pioneer the techniques necessary to bring about the metaverse. The interplay between experience, creativity, and technology is the heart of the company, and without that collaboration, we couldn't succeed. So density is the problem of bringing large numbers of participants, people, players, into the same digital space where they can interact with each other.
Density is something that breaks games. When you have too many people show up, things slow down, things crash.
And that's because there's so much information that needs to be shared and replicated.
Project Density is an initiative within the company to solve that basic problem.
In the process of building this technology, I think you instantly start from the perspective of it's impossible. And I think part of the DNA of the company is in embracing that and still charging forward anyway.
So whilst games today might have millions of players at the same time, those players are actually quite siloed. So in any individual session, there might be only 100 people you can see at any one time. So for us, this project was really about breaking down those barriers and creating a single space where all those people could be together. As you add players into a game world, quickly the amount of data you have to send snowballs, and you have to build specialized systems to handle that amount of workload.
The problems are quadratic. Each person interacts with everybody else, and technology tends to be linear, so software has to fill the gap.
So for us, we embraced it. We built a system that assumed that it was fully dense, everybody could see everybody at the same time, and then worked backwards from there. What we quickly realized is there wasn't just one piece of technology we were going to have to solve to make things work. It turns out it's a multifaceted and multi-layered problem. One metric I came up with, which was useful, is called operations per second. So the idea is inside of a virtual space, whenever anything changes, that's an operation. And what's interesting about operations per second is the way it grows. So if you have a game with 100 players inside of it, and then you want to scale that up to a game with 10,000 players inside of it, that's not 100 times more complex to do. It's actually 10,000 times more complex to do.
So one of the things we talk about a lot when it comes to this technology is it enables intimacy at scale. And so it's not just speed for the sake of technology, it's speed for the sense of magical interaction that you get that feels so natural in real life, but is so unprecedented when it comes to online interactions.
The Scab Lab experiment was a tremendous success from our perspective.
And some of what we were able to experiment with is having players and participants speak to each other at this massive scale.
We achieved a major breakthrough with density.
That's a first for the video game industry. It's the first for the media industry.
In essence, what we've enabled people to do is get together in a single virtual space at unprecedented scale. If you're a fan of K-pop, you'll see an ocean of people waving their glow sticks around. So one of the first things we wanted to do is implement that type of experience within our virtual world.
This is so cool. All right, y'all, let's go.
So what started as a promising technical demonstration had turned into an actual gameplay experience unlike anything any of us had ever been in before.
There are different forms of exploration going on now. The virtual worlds is a much more perhaps intimate exploration, much more social explanation. It's about how you experience other people, how you participate in events. So the the opportunity for the technology, the opportunity for this breakthrough to impact people's lives is enormous.